Okay, so we're here at Zacariah's, a long-standing business here in Antigua and Barbuda, going back for decades. I remember coming into Zacariah's as a young boy, and I don't want to say how far back, but yes, and business has passed on from generation to generation. We're here with Franz, the candidate for City South. Franz, take it away.
Hey, Antigua and Barbuda, City South, welcome to Zacariah, right? Now, just like George when I was a boy on my way to PM school walking across Cross Street, we used to stop here to get bread and cheese, bread and a lot of things. This business has been in this community here almost 100 years. Tell me how far off I am, everyone.
Well, the business was started by my grandfather and his two brothers, 𝗧𝗛𝗘 and Reuben. My grandfather's name is Alfred, and they developed a partnership. And they proved that partnership does not have to be leadership, because it was a very successful business. It started about 1951-52. There was a building just where the car park is right now. That's where they started. And it started by selling things like Morby, ginger beer,
local
bread,
things.
local things, fruits and vegetables. And after a while, when they developed a little bit further, they decided to purchase this building. But I must tell you, and I got this from Paddy the Griot, my grandfather worked for the owners of this property, and somehow it became available. And he was therefore the first black man in Antigua to be able to purchase land on High Street.
So this was their townhouse?
Yes.
For the estate owners?
But I don't know too much of the history of where it came from. But what's important to me was that my grandfather was the first black man to own this property on
High Street.
Yes. And therefore, I vowed that never, for no amount of money, once I'm alive, this property will be sold.
And so, which brings me to the issue of this United Progressive Party idea of bringing people to indigenous businesses, to local businesses, to support local businesses. The United Progressive Party small business pull-up. What do you think about the idea of bringing people purposely and intentionally to support micro, small and local businesses?
It's an excellent idea. I don't know who came up with the idea, but I think it's an excellent idea, and it will not only help the local businesses, but it's different. We have never seen anything like this before.
As a matter of fact, there is some criticism that the little $10 and $20 and $5 that people spend buying drinks and snacks really not going to make any impact. What are your views regarding the many $5 and $10 that support small and local businesses in Antigua and Barbuda?
The Antiguan culture, when it comes to shopping, is for big supermarkets. And the people that support us are really the individuals that have a low income. The security guards, the people that are at the bottom of the chart with respect to income. So that is what we survive on. The little drinks that you sell here, the $10, the $5 that people spend. So I think it is excellent. What I'd also like to point out is that yes, we have a culture of wanting to go to bigger supermarkets and buy things. But the reason why we kept this going is to allow our children to see where we came from, and to have them not only develop whatever career they want to develop, but also to realize what got them there.
And not only that, so I want to say here, Evan, what you're talking about is a thing called legacy. What you're talking about is the basis and platform for generational wealth. Because if you look a little bit beyond, say, the cash flow, the net asset value of a property on High Street acquired 50 years ago, nearly 100 years ago, in $2022, really establishes a base in terms of generational wealth for the children who have went to school and made something of themselves to build on for the next generation. As we wrap up here, tell us why it is important for people to know about establishments like Zacariah's and to support these establishments in Antigua and Barbuda?
This morning I'm a hiker, so I went hiking, and we went along my hermitage, and we saw some units there that are rented or leased for quite a lot, and there was no one particular building that I couldn't afford. And I'm thinking that if a number of us can get together and own these different units, we can control our tourism industry and the money can stay here. When we go for bigger development, we tend to impoverish ourselves. We're not doing anything for ourselves by always wanting foreign investment. We also have to look at local investment and to try to encourage that.
Hey, look, everyone, Zacariah, ladies and gentlemen, we are at Zacariah's on High Street here, and we want to let people know that we're going to be regularly focusing on micro, small, and local businesses in Antigua and Barbuda.
Before you go, I'd like to introduce you to some of the children.